Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of SCIPRO Paranormal and Urban Exploration. My name is Jamie, and today we're in Brighton, England. Yes, that's right, England. Now, I've spent the last 3 days looking for abandoned places, looking for somewhere that is abandoned, haunted, something. I have not found that. So, instead I'm going to give you a video vlog tour of my adventures in Brighton. I hope you enjoy. So here in Brighton, this is a beach. Now, this beach does not have sand. This beach is filled with rocks. Now imagine trying to camp out or sit in the sand, and this is the sand. And it just keeps going and going. And we'll talk about that later. And going. And that's kind of this beach. So it's beautiful, but different. So this is the Brighton Pier. Over there's the bridge we looked at earlier. Let's take a look inside. Tell me why the song sucks. Because it really sucks. I wish I was big. So this is Brighton Pier, which it's like a giant arcade. A lot of people. That has a giant disco ball and a ship on top. The rest of the pier is carnival rides. Well, that looks to be abandoned. Huh. So, this is a collection of photographs people have taken. Artsy stuff. Very artsy stuff. Quack, quack. I mean, chirp, chirp. Those birds polluted. Somewhere, the Indian man is crying. So this is the beachfront. As the battery descends on my phone, I will continue to venture onward. We'll see how much more footage I can get. Some of you may be asking, why is this video not in 4K? What is wrong with you? Well, that's mainly because I'm going to be doing an adventure later, and I want all the frames per second I can get. So this video is in glorious 60 frames per second where available. So off in the distance is what is called the West Pier. The West Pier was an active pier. It had a theater, it had rides, but due to financial difficulties in 1965, it was closed, and in the 1970s, completely closed off to the public. And in 2003, what wound up happening was the pier burnt down in the March of 2003, likely due to arson. And another fire was set in May of 2003, which burnt down that main structure that you see right there. That was actually a theater at the time. The fire department deemed it way too dangerous to try to fight the fire, so what they did was they just let it burn down. And that's the West Pier. I can't go explore it just because it's very, very unsafe. This is a closer look of the West Pier. I'm sorry if the wind is cutting out the audio. Again, like I said, they cut off all access to that pier, so there's no way to explore it. So, what is that thing, you may be asking? Well, that is a cool little thing called the British Airways I-360. It goes way up there. And basically to show Mike that I'm not a wuss, we're going to go on it. This is a ticket to actually go on the ride, and it's pretty cool. It's like an actual boarding pass. Pretty neat. So this is the awesome waiting area. That's way up there. You have a very pretty view of the West Pier. That's what's underneath it.
On board the world's tallest moving observation tower, the British Airways I-360, designed and conceived by the London creators and Mark Barfield architects. As we gently glide to a height of 138 metres or 450 feet, you're invited to walk on air and enjoy the 360-degree views across regions of Brighton, the South Downs National Park, and the ever-changing beautiful Sussex coastline. You will find information on any landmarks you will see today with our free complimentary map, which is available at the bar, or on our free mobile app, which is available in 10 different languages. If you haven't downloaded the app, there's still time to connect to our free Wi-Fi and download it. I'm here along with my colleagues Billy and David to answer any questions you have regarding your experience, and we're more than happy to share the knowledge about the view you have today. Thank you.
So yeah, way up here. So a little bit about the I-360. So right now we are currently 450 feet in the air, surrounded by a dome. And it's pretty cool. Now, I'm terrified of heights, but I'm actually having a lot of fun. This is the current view at 450 feet in the air.
The British Airways I-360. West, you'll be able to see the Regency architecture of Brighton Hove with its impressive buildings, and notice how the seafront and Hove walls leap into shore and harbour. Enjoy your experience today, ladies and gentlemen, and please let us know if you need further assistance.
And there's the top. So I am terrified of heights, but I think this view totally trumps that terror. Look at that. So that's the seating area, but I don't know who would want to stay seated. A lot of people doing selfies, but doing them the wrong way. And then they have a bar. So, behind me, that's Brighton, right back there. See that? Yep. There it is, right there. Now I'm at West Pier. Right there. Right there. See it? West Pier. Now I'm at the beach. Yep. So, conquering my fear of heights. It's pretty neat, gotta say. And it looks like we're going down. Let's take a look. And now I'm descending upon the town. I think a position like this requires a duck face. Is that how it's done? Duck face?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to arrive to our beach building. Prior to disembarking, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. You are invited to visit the British Airways I-360 exhibition on Howard'sville and to browse our shop of many exciting products and gifts produced by local artists. Now, remind those wishing to finish their drinks.
What's up, Mr. Pigeon? Just kind of doing your thing, huh? Here in Brighton, the pigeons are very, very friendly, but you are not to feed them, especially at the moment, because they become vermins. This is Brighton as a city. Beautiful, beautiful city. I'm sure all you hear right now is but it's beautiful. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of SCIPRO Paranormal and Urban Exploration. Bleh, why is our name so long, Mike? Why?